Hi everybody, Lord here. It's been a while, but I'm going to do a pickups video. I've been putting this off for way too long. I don't have any proper areas to film. Everything's a mess. We got kids' toys everywhere. I need a shave and a haircut, so I don't want to go on film. Um, but I mean, I have so much stuff piled up, and from a lot of cool places I've been to too. We went on vacation. Um, Went to Reno, went to Reading. I went to the Roseville Gamers Expo with Omega Ace Gaming, and once again met up with him again up north in Reading at the bonus round arcade. We saw our buddy Evan there, a Brothers Forge Gaming. He works there like a bartender, sort of like looks after the place. Really awesome barcade up there. Go if you're up in Redding, California ever. Probably one of the most northern cities in California. It's not that big of a town. It's probably the size or a little bit. That's probably smaller than the town I live in, but yeah, there's a lot of scenery there, nice little walks and hikes. But most of all, there's that bonus round arcade there. Wife and I, that was our 20-year anniversary. We went up there. We walked around, looked at the Sundial Bridge and Turtle Bay, and walked around, and then we went to the barcade. Stayed there for a long time. Met up with Omega Ace. Fun stuff. We went on vacation to Reno, but we didn't really get any pickups there with the family. But anyway, but we have a lot of pickups. I have some stuff from the Roseville Gamers Expo. Sorry to babble here. It's been a while. I got to get accustomed to making videos again. It's been so long. I'm going to do it Cats Games, whatever style here. Just point the camera down. I'll try not to be as negative, though. No. God bless Cats Games, whatever. So I guess I'll start off just to get the DVD and VHS trash out of the way. None of this is from vacation. This is typical Rasputin's pickups. I just had to pick up this movie. I'll start with the crappiest pickup here. I did not spend $2 on this. The DVDs are 50 cents. I just had to get this. Like, what is this? Tornado Run. It looks like the fate of the world is in their hands. Who are the real Top Guns? Them or us? What the heck is this? It looks like a bootleg. Like, who would bootleg a movie like this? It might be something like independently made or something. Look at that. Like, I understand bootlegs, but why bootleg something like this? It looks like some really, really B movie. But I got to get around to watching it. I don't know anything about it. Low budget Top Gun or worse. God bless it. Here's one I picked up. I saw Glenn Ford and Jason Connery's in it. Casablanca Express. I don't know if it's an espionage movie. I'm kind of a fan of Jason Connery. More of his dad, of course, but he's in a few movies I like. Puss in Boots is one of them with Christopher Walken. Speaking of James Bond, here's Raw Heat with Pierce Brosnan. I see Virginia Madsen's in there. Wah wah wee wah. I haven't watched this one yet either. I just grabbed a bunch of 50-cent DVDs. Here's one. I'm not sure if I had it or not, but I really like this movie with John Cusack and Samuel L. 1408 or Room 1418 is that what it's called? Pretty good. A horror thriller. Here's another spy one. I've seen this one before. Michael Caine in Hallcroft Covenant. It was like a 70s spy movie. It's not one of my favorites, but it's pretty good. And then I saw one of these old Blockbuster cases. It has Woody Allen's Annie Hall in there. I didn't think I had that movie, and I don't even remember if I'm sure I haven't seen it. If I was seeing it, was very young, and my parents were watching it. It's supposed to be one of the greatest movies ever. So I'll give that a try soon. So I haven't watched any of these. Haven't had much time to do anything lately. High Risk with I saw James Brolin is in there and Anthony Quinn, Lindsay Wagner, James Coburn. Pretty good cast. drug dealing. I don't know if it's sort of like a wilderness survival or drug dealer thriller type deal. I don't know. I got that trash. Okay, don't worry, folks. We're almost done with the trash. Now we got some VHS trash, but this is not trash. I hit gold with the James Bond VHS tapes. I usually go through Rasputin's and I organize all the James Bond tapes and put them all in one area. And I take the ones I don't have. I'm pretty sure I have most of these, but if not, these might be cleaner versions. I'm going to go through all of my James Bond VHS, and I'll give away the ones, my dupes. I might give some to Dad Level Podcast or whoever wants them. But I don't think I had this print of From Russia with Love, the CBS Fox one with Bond with a hat shooting the flare gun there. Badass movie. One of my favorite movies ever made. From Russia with Love, the second James Bond movie. I've been playing the video game of this a lot lately. Ever since that new James Bond game came out, First Light, I played that quite a bit. And then I was thinking to myself, you know what, I wonder if, kind of off the subject from the movie, I wonder if the From Russia with Love video game still holds up. So I popped it in my GameCube, and I just got addicted to it. I played like I got 100% on it on the GameCube. I played through it. I got 100% on the 100% on the Xbox. I played through it. I got 100% on the PS2. That's pretty much like the only game I've been playing in my free time. But I mean, it sort of resembles the movie, but both of them are awesome. This is a classic movie right here. Second James Bond movie, 1963, I believe. And then the year later, the 2 years later, I don't have a Goldfinger. I didn't find a Goldfinger, but here's a 1965 Thunderball. I don't think I have this print either, so it's awesome to get this CBS print. Awesome movie here. I think it was like the highest budget James Bond movie at the time. I think it was like a $10 million movie. This one I think was $2 million to make. Then this a few later, I think it went up to maybe $6 million. I can't remember. It was quite a bit more of a higher budget movie than any of them before it. Mostly because of that underwater stuff, I imagine, all the underwater filming. And then the one after that, 1967. You Only Live Twice, and I'm pretty sure I do not have this print, so I'm really happy to have this. Awesome movie here. We get to see Donald Pleasance as Blofeld. I think Blofeld's first appearance. See him in the flesh. You see his face. And then I found Live and Let Die, baby. And I don't think I had this print either. One of the coolest covers ever. One of the coolest movies ever. You never see anyone put this on their top 10, top 5 action movies of all time because they're ignorant. This is 1973, and it has like the most badass car chase, boat chase in pretty much any movie to date. Awesome cast too, but probably the best group of villains in this one. And then speaking of Thunderball, look at what I found here. I may have this, but I cannot pass this up. One of my favorite movies, Never Say Never Again. Speaking of Thunderball, the remake of Thunderball. So I found both Thunderballs there. I love this movie so much. It's got Kim Basinger in there. This Barbara Carrera is smoking. She's such a great character in this movie. I just love everything about this movie. I don't really understand the hate. I might just have been easily influenced because I saw it when I was very young. I saw it before Thunderball, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But yeah, Never Say Never Again. I have talked about that in length before. Oh, you know what I missed? I forgot about For Your Eyes Only. That came out before Never Say Never Again. This is 1981. Awesome movie here too. I think it was Roger Moore's favorite or one of his favorites. What's really cool about this one too, it kind of, after Moonraker, it kind of gets grounded again. It kind of turns into more like a spy thriller. I mean, it still has fantastic things happening, but it kind of It was more grounded of a movie, kind of more serious than Moonraker and The Spy Who Loved Me. And then John Barry, this is one of the few, well, I guess he didn't do this one either. That was George Martin, but John Barry didn't do the music for this. It was Bill Conti. They did the Rockies. I really love the soundtrack in this. It's so, I can just put that soundtrack in and listen to it. It's like disco rock, orchestrated, awesome stuff. This song was badass. There we go. One more Bond movie, Living Daylights. Like this is the first Bond movie I ever saw in the theater. I've talked about this before. Awesome movie. I love Timothy Dalton. Timothy Dalton's first film, 1987. The first movie I saw theatrically at the theater. So this one had a huge impact on me. So what I was probably like 7 or 8 or 9. I guess 7 or 8 when I saw this at the show. Didn't quite understand the plot, but you don't really need to. It's such a cool movie. It's just Timothy Dalton in there. Okay, so that's it for the VHS trash. Thank God. And then I guess before I move on to the video games, I found this. We have this little store called the Deal Hunters with a Z in my town. It's like a bunch of Amazon reject stuff or stuff that fell off the Amazon truck. It's just a bunch of tables full of garbage, pretty much, like the Amazon rejects. But they have like $5 day, they have $1 day, they have $7 day. I think I got this on $3 day. I thought I was onto something here. I thought this was like an old retro toy of Daredevil because it sort of has that retro look. But no, I think it's something new. I put it in the Discord group, and Ryan or Retro Ryan or Vince was saying, "Oh, this is a new toy." So of course I thought I was onto something. It's just some worthless new toy. I mean, it's cool though. But yeah, and then I ended up seeing the same toy at GameStop. So yeah, I thought I was onto some old toy that was worth something for $3. But anyway, there's old Daredevil there. It definitely looks like something. I don't know if it's just like a production of something old, or it's a brand new toy to make it look old. It's Hasbro. Not that that means anything, but old Daredevil there. Okay, on to the movies, or on to the games, sorry. So, pick this one up. This was a recommendation from Alpha Nerd. I guess his lady, Alpha Nerd and his lady played this game, and the co-op, and BD said it was a fun, cute little game. My daughter and I played a few levels. We got to Misfit Island. It follows Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer almost to a T, and it sort of turns it into like a Super Mario 64 type platformer. Very cute though. You can be Rudolph's girlfriend, Cornelius or Herman. I forget their names. The little dentist elf, and then the silver and gold guy. The first part, you're the snowman. But yeah, once you unlock once you get through the tutorial, you can pick any of those 4 characters and play through the game. It's just a collect-a-thon, but I mean, a lot of it's pretty fun. It gets kind of tough. The camera's kind of wonky, but it kind of makes it challenging and hard. I was like, we were having a hard time finding some of the Christmas gifts and the bells I think you have to collect in this, but it was getting sort of fun. But we hadn't played it since vacation. I think we'll put it back in at Christmas time. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for $9 there. I thought that's not bad. It's a worthwhile game. We were playing it on Switch on the television in the hotel room. We were talking about getting rid of our Xbox. What do you call it? Game Pass, because like only thing we ever play is my daughter plays Minecraft. We're thinking about just getting a copy of Minecraft and a couple other games we play and getting rid of it. But I think my wife wanted this one, Fallout 4 Game of the Year. I think it was 15. I don't know if she spent 20 for it. Anyway, we got that at a little spot up near Reading. I can't remember the name of the town. It's called like Anderson or something, the name of the town. But there's that. GameStop here, I got this. I think I used my $5 off, so this is like $2. Primal. Here's a game I played a little bit when it came out, but I think it was just the demo, and I remember it being pretty cool. Sort of this gothy horror platformer action type game. And it has the book in there. It's a big heavy book. Very cute. It looks like someone took it out of a real PlayStation box and put it in this trash box. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it is a real. Anyway, rated M. Wow, I bet it's pretty explicit there. Then I got this for my boy Dean, Escapes of Gaming. He always hypes this game up. It was $5. I think I got that for free 1 month. Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I hear everyone talks trash about this, but Dean and a few other people who have actually played it say it's not bad. It kind of reminds me of that old game, Road to Fiddler's Green. Everyone said that game was such trash on the original Xbox. It was a George Romero movie based. It was Dawn of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green, or Survival of the Dead, or one of the Dead movies. But I really enjoyed that game. It was a first-person shooter where you play a farmer that you just go on a zombie killing adventure. I thought it was a pretty cool game. So I'm hoping this is something like that, but I'm sure this is going to be way better. What else we got here? So I had to get this. I was doing Alpha Nerd's little summer challenge, which had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 on it, and I had to get this. I was playing a little bit of it on the train, but then I found out about that retro.com where you can just stream games on your phone. Like, you could just play them off of the website without downloading any ROMs or anything. But anyway, I was playing this on the Switch as well. Cowabunga, Ninja Turtles collection. Many games in here I really love. I'm so glad stuff like this happens, these compilations. This has every single version of every single Turtles game that came out in the 90s and the 80s. The Konami ones, awesome stuff. Yeah, even the Game Boy ones. And I finally beat damn Ninja Turtles 3. What a frustrating game. Ninja Turtles 3. I didn't beat it on that. I beat it on the website. Barely. I think I was on my last health bar. Anyway, we got that. Some Rasputin's pickups here. So I got this. I really like this game, Phantasy Star Universe. I played through it on Xbox 360. It's also on PS2. But I saw there was a PC version of it. 50 cents. I thought I would give it a home. Have Windows 2000 and XP. It's a single player game. I know there is online stuff you can do, but I think there's like the bulk of the game's a one player campaign. So I don't even, maybe my computer probably shouldn't have any trouble running that if I ever want to play it again. I'll probably end up just playing it on PlayStation 2 if I ever play it again though. Okay. Got my daughter a couple of games because she loves these movies. She hasn't played them much at all. She's more into Minecraft. But we got How to Train Your Dragon on Wii. Looks pretty cute from what she played so far. But I mean, she lost interest with it. She'd rather play Minecraft. I got her this because she liked the movie, but we haven't even opened it up yet. I got that at Utopia Games, as well as How to Train Your Dragon. Rasputin's Spy Hunter for $2. I thought that wasn't bad. It's in one of those old Hollywood video cases with the instructions and the tips on the back. Spy Hunter. So cool to have that. And then a bunch of GameStop pickups. These were 4 for $20. I thought I did pretty good with this stuff. 4 for $20. I think this was up north, maybe in the Reading area. We stopped at a GameStop. Extermination, that survival horror game on PlayStation. I got all these for $20. Extermination PS2 with no cover or manual, but Monster Hunter Generations. I thought I don't think it's worth much more than $10, but I thought that was like a good game to get for $10. I guess it probably doesn't have the online stuff anymore because all that online functionality is dead, so that's probably why it's not worth anything. I popped it in. It seems very, very high quality, like a AAA game, but I was just confused with it. I don't know how to play these Monster Hunter games. Mad Max, I thought I didn't have that. I thought I just would play it on Xbox Game Pass, but I do have this, so this is an extra copy. And then this one I was kind of interested in, Callisto Protocol. It sort of looks like Dead Space. I don't know if it's the same developers. I know it's not the same development company, but it seems a lot like Dead Space. So I got those 4 games for $20. And here's the other 4 games I got for $20. I thought I did pretty good here. Duke Nukem: A Time to Kill, another one of Dean from Escape to Gaming's favorites. I have to play through this. I think he said he played through this many times and beat it. It's the third-person Duke Nukem. I played the demo of it on a demo disc, and it's pretty awesome. A third-person shooter. So I don't know. This is one of the games I kind of want. It's on my backlog. I don't know if I want to do this or play the N64 game. It's called like Duke Nukem. I can't remember. It's the third-person one. I don't know if it's this game or something similar. Then look at this, Red Dead Revolver. I didn't have that. I always love adding to my Xbox collection Rockstar's original Red Dead Revolver. Very cool, all complete with the manual and everything. Speaking of Red Dead, this game is more like Red Dead Redemption than this game is. This is an open world epic story western for the original Xbox. I have it on GameCube. I've beaten it before. I forget if it was on PS2 or Xbox or one or the other. Like an all-star cast of voice actors in this. I know like Ron Perlman's in it. I don't even remember. I remember it was a big cast. I think the guy that played Punisher plays the main guy. Colton White is the name of the main guy. It pretty much is just Red Dead Redemption. There's the slow time, like bullet time stuff where you can like quick draw. There you can go play poker at the saloons. You can go on bounties. You can go on hunt the white buffalo and all that. Very awesome. Big open world game. Like you get attacked by bandits and animals everywhere you go. I don't hear too many people talk about this one very much anymore, but this is a lot like Red Dead Redemption before Red Dead Redemption. It would be nice maybe to see a remaster of this. Maybe I don't think it would ever show up Red Dead Redemption, but it might get close. And then of course Soul Calibur Legends. And I think this is a beat 'em up. And I think you have to use the damn magic wand or whatever you call it, the Wiimotes. I don't think you can just use a controller, but I mean it's Soul Calibur, and I think this is like a beat 'em up. I don't really know much about it. I know it's not a fighting game. So that might be cool. I have the Wii hooked up right now. I've been playing my GameCube games on there. Speaking of that, look what okay, so this is the stuff I got at the RGX Roseville game convention. Oh, I guess this came on my collection, but I got it anyway. I think I got this in a bundle with another game. Turtles, the Tournament Fighter. I love this game. One of my favorite Super Nintendo fighting games. It really tries to be Street Fighter and does a pretty darn good job of it. One of the best Street Fighter rip-offs. I don't think there was never an arcade version of this. It came out on Genesis and NES, but this is the best version by far. I mean, if you like Street Fighter and Fatal Fury and stuff like that, you'll love this. It's also on that compilation I got on Switch, but I mean, I like having it on my Nintendo. This is one of my favorite fighting games here. Then, here's a fight. Speaking of fighting games, I've been wanting this one. I think I got this one in a bundle. Flying Dragons, a fighting game. I haven't even popped it open yet. I got it for less than that. I got it in a bundle with one of the other ones. I can't even remember now. But yeah, this is one I've been wanting to play quite a bit. I've never even touched this game. And then look at this one. I don't know if this is sought after or not, but I got it for very cheap. I think it was in a bundle. Manhunt 2 on Wii. I played a little bit of it on my PSP after I modded it. I downloaded the ISO, and from what I played, it was really, really, really gory. I felt like a horror movie, something like Hostel or something. It wasn't really like the original Manhunt. But yeah, I've been wanting to try to play it again, and here we go. I can't play this around the kids. Everyone I talked to over there when they saw this, they're all, "Wow, I can't believe a game like that is on Wii. Like it's supposed to be like all family friendly, kid friendly." And then here's Manhunt 2 on Wii. I think it does gross stuff like you can choke, like you can pretend like you're choking people with a cord with a nunchucks. And then here's probably my favorite pickup. When we were up at RGX, we went to the RGX, or the Fire and Ice, the guys that run the show. They have a store up there in Roseville area, so we went there. Afterwards, Omega Ace and I and Brother Forge Gaming and my wife, and we went in there, and that place was even more poppin'. That Fire and Ice game store has thousands of games in there. It was even more popping in there than at the convention. But here's something I've been looking for. One of my favorite games of all time. The one I've been talking about a lot this year. I finally went through and beat it this year on my own. Many times, actually. Go-Go 13 Top Secret Episode by Vic Tokai. One of my favorite games ever made. Like, I just wanted to have it complete in box. I think it was under... I was 30, but you know what? I took all the trash I couldn't trade at the convention, and I traded in at the store. So I think I only ended up paying like $5 for this after I traded in all that trash. But yeah, Go-Go 13, only you can help him save the world. I always talk about this feeling like a James Bond movie. I know it's based on Go-Go 13. I don't know if he's a manga character. I know Sonny Chiba played him in a really badass old 70s spy movie from Japan. But this is a different story than that. This is really, really awesome. I always talk about this. This is like a James Bond movie. And it's multi genre. He has side scrolling platforming. It's a side-scrolling airplane shooter. It's like a first-person maze crawler with like first-person shooting even, and a lot of dialogue and puzzles. This is way ahead of its time. This game here, one of my favorite games every time. I think I can beat it now in a couple hours. A couple of the mazes are very tough. I had to refer to maps online, but yeah, this is such an awesome game. But glad to have this complete now. One of my favorite games ever. I don't have too many complete in box NES games, but this is one of them. I have this in Jaws, and that's all I need. Okay, well, I'm gonna go dive into this like Uncle Scrooge dives into his gold. I'll see you guys later. Let me know about any of these. I'm not sure about, or let me know about your take on any of these. I'll see you next time. I'll try to be more active soon. I just have been busy with work and the family. And I don't know, I'm just kind of worn out and lazy. And we went on vacation and everything. But I'll try to get back to being more active. See you later, everyone.